people of the internet, welcome back to my channel. I would do this without my glasses, but unfortunately I
have to see in this video.
And if you're noticing that I'm wearing the same look and all that kind of stuff from the last video, I recorded this on the same day. Today we're doing a create before it's too late. Today we are going to be making the remainder of whatever lip gloss product that I had from the past. I'm going to show you guys the materials. We have some polyisobutene 250. We also have some polyisobutene 1200. We have some mica powder that we're going to use. I want to use this pearlescent mica powder flavoring powder scents, but I can't use these anymore because they expired in 2021. I don't even think I'm going to be using this on my skin. I'm deathly afraid that it's expired. I may just do a little patch test on my arm and that's it. We have some old Versagel, which it's like, girl, why does it look like that? It is been in there. We have some shimmers that are cosmetic grade. We also have some filling tubes. Then we have some pipettes as well. We also have empty lip gloss tube containers. I only have 2 of these left, so whatever we make today, it better work because I can't go back. Let's start with this. We're gonna have a little bit of a conversation. When I was doing this, I obviously had a lot more care and consideration for the whole process. I cared about the safety, the hygienics, all this kind of stuff like that. But this is just for me. Back in middle school, I was somebody that was a serial entrepreneur, if you will, and I had many different businesses selling all kind of different things. I had a lot of businesses that I did, and one of those was lip gloss. And how I got into that was, I'm pretty sure Instagram, oh, here's the Versagel. It's an interesting texture. A lot of girls my age were doing lip gloss businesses, and I got really into it. And one thing about me is I refuse to pay for information in majority of the cases. So I was like trying to figure out, how did these people make lip gloss, right? Like, what did they use to make lip gloss? I found out that they use Versagel, and I was like, okay, I'm going to save some money instead of paying, because what they used to do back in the day, if you're unfamiliar, on Instagram was they would sell vendors list, right? So instead of telling you directly what the vendor was, they would say, hey, you buy this ebook and then you'll have all the information to my vendors. So like I said, I don't pay for information, especially if I know that I can find it free online somewhere. I ended up figuring out what the name of it was by carefully studying Instagram accounts. And I was just like, that's what it's called. A lot of this left, but I can only use, according to this packaging, 1% to 50% ratios. I'm not a chemist, I'm just following directions. We'll put a little bit more in there. Okay, how do these people do it? What are they using? And then I did a lot of research about it before I even started. So eventually I got to the point of starting said lip gloss business. And I was really passionate about it. I made business cards. I made my own graphic design. I was spending a lot of time. I was networking. I was commenting. I was trying to send people free products, which I actually did. I sent one person free PR in exchange for like a video, and then she never got back to me. She was like, it must have got lost in the mail, and then it was delivered to her address. So pretty sure she just scammed me. Lesson learned. Getting to the point where I made a website for myself. I used, I think, Mercari, and then I made my own little big cartel website, was posting on Instagram. I was trying to also collaborate with people. I've been doing like behind the scenes. I can probably show you guys a video of me making a video. Hi there, so today this is a tutorial on how to make a simple lip gloss recipe. So before we start, make sure you have a clean working environment. Make sure you're using disinfectants to wipe down your working space. Behind the scenes or something like that. I worked so hard on this. Like I said, I have business cards. Here's what we have so far as consistency. It feels kind of runny. This was all happening in middle school, I think like in the 7th grade. As soon as I was getting off of middle school, I was going and making things for this business. I was running ads at this time, don't ask me how. Doing everything in my power to sell these lip glosses. And eventually I did do such. I sold some of the lip glosses. Were they the best quality? No. They were handmade, and that was a really big selling point back in the day. I don't know how much this industry has changed, but personally, I was really banking on the fact that I was like 14 or so, and I was making lip glosses, and I was even going to my middle school telling people, hey, this is what I wanted to do. This is me. This is what I'm interested in. And I did have some support from some of my teachers, and there's some pink glitter. I'm gonna use some of this light pink in here. It all came to a head, I think, when my mental health started declining. The responsibilities of school started just becoming way too much at the time, and just trying to find my own way. And I put a lot of pressure on myself. I am a true perfectionist. This is with the pink glitter. It's just shimmering. Add some of the pearl mica in here. Oh, that is way too much. Really, really hard on myself. It's like I will force myself to just work until the project is complete, which is not healthy at all. But it was something that I did do that, and I acted like that. And I think I really put myself into the ground where it was just about work. You have to meet this standard, and you have to do this, and you have to be like this, that it really took the fun out of it. My parents didn't really add anything there. They were just kind of like, oh, she's doing a business, we're proud of you. The only help that they did for me was financially, obviously, which is a huge portion of it. And knowing how to run a business at 14 by yourself without mentorship, I think, was the biggest thing. I didn't know how to scale. I didn't understand how to really run the background mechanics of business, keep myself motivated, keep myself sane, profit, all that kind of stuff like that. And it failed. Here's what we're working with right now. It turned out a lot more gold. This business did fail. Eventually, my mental health kind of took over. Coming back later with another business, and I did like digital products, really pretty actually. But this is the color that we have. I think I'm gonna stop here with this color because it is a really pretty color. It's like a gold, pearly, it's not champagne. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. I used to do this with gloves, which is why it was a lot less messy. Add a little bit more silver in here just to make it pop. That was a little bit of a story time with this lip gloss business that I used to run. Probably write a lot more of a cohesive script on my Substack. Subscribe there if you're interested, because my spoken thoughts just coming off the dome is not gonna be the most pristine kind of speech ever. Go get some more gloves, and I'm gonna show you guys how I used to fill these things up. Here's the color we're stopping with. All right, y'all, we're at the end of the video. So we ended up making the 2, and then I had some left over. It's so pretty in the tub. This is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I put some on myself. I'll do it just one more time for you guys. You can see, very pretty. If I were to rate this, I'd give it like a 3.5. A 3.5, I think that's an respectable rating. I wish I had like scents to put in there and make it better. We have completed all the leftover lip gloss that I had. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. This episode 2, or technically 3 if we're being honest, of Create Before It's Too Late. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to keep up with me, follow on my TikTok, follow my Instagram, read my Substack where I get a little bit more in depth about my journey. And hope you're having a fine day, a fantastic day. Hopefully you're also creating your creations at the same time as me. Love you. Bye.